Hello everyone, welcome to Cooking Live. I'm Chef Patrice and I'm going to make you a better cook. We're going to be making some canapés. We're going to do the first one, a smoked salmon on top of pumpernickel bread and then with some cream cheese with a little lemon and garlic, of course, and some chives. We're going to follow up also the second canapé today is going to be poached and fry quail eggs with the candied bacon on top of that and the mayonnaise on the bottom, spicy mayonnaise just to kick it up a little bit. We are going to sprinkle a little bit of all the way nice and even across the bacon. So this is almost the temperature in here. That should be fun, okay, very good. French macaroons. So let's see what kind of ingredients we need. We need 4 ounces of almond flour, 4 ounces also of confectionery sugar, 3.5, now I'll explain more of that, 3.5 egg whites, and the room temperature, very important that those egg whites are in the room temperature, 3 ounces of granulated sugar, and we're going to use some red food color for a little trick right here. If you want those eggs, they're going to dry out in the refrigerator. So what you want to do is a drop of water. There we go, just like that. Speed up the machine into maybe high speed. Wait for the sugar. Perfect. So let's let those whites go a little bit more before you add your sugar. You should put that in here like that and then move the whisk this way. And you can see this is a soft peak. So as we're mixing it up, actually we're losing some air, which is not a good technique. Losing air when you fold something, the idea is to keep the air. But in this technique, it is the good technique by losing it. Okay, there you go. So what you want to do is you can see here the way it folds. It's very thick, but it folds and stops a little bit, okay? This is too stiff. You can see here too stiff. So I'm going to keep mixing up a little bit. I want it to get slightly softer than that. And I also want the food color to be mixed. Take your time on this. This is all about practice, of course. You know, this is the look of the macaron, so you gotta really make it right. All right, everyone, I hope you are in good shape and I hope your macaroons tray look like this one. If it's not, it's okay. You know, it'll taste good regardless the shape. Okay, I think I'm ready to cook them. I'm going to start with the small tray right here. So my oven is set up at 300 degrees, very important, of course. I think it should be ready. Otherwise, they're going to start cracking on top. So I'm going to take them off here to put in there. There we go. All right, that should be good. What we're gonna do after that, after those are really cold, we're gonna leave them as long as possible in the ice and add more ice. Colder the yolk, better success you're gonna have to fry it and keep the yolk running. Okay. Now talking about frying, where are we gonna fry it? What I was trying to do is hide the dark meat from the salmon. It doesn't look good, so it's always on the bottom. I kind of hide it by twisting it like that. Okay, so there we go. One more piece is right here. Okay, very important to put the cream cheese on the bread when the bread is cold, obviously, otherwise it'll melt. There you go. A lot of piping today. Now, how long before you you can do that ahead of time? Now think about it. Added the cream cheese on top of the bread. It's going to lose the crunch fairly fast. So the idea here is to get all the prep, like I said earlier, have it ready, and then really, if you can assemble this at the last minute, is the best way. Huh? All right. A little bit more in there. We have the black sesame seed also. We're going to add that. Not too much. Oh, look at that. As soon as you add this, you can see already that it makes a huge difference. It's just a contrast. And this is the part of the fun, actually, making canapés, also the way you present them. Okay. All right, not too much of that. I'm going to put them on the front. There we go. Okay. Just imagine doing this for 1,000 people. Oh, nice frying. Look at that. Quick as possible, okay? Boom, boom, and boom. Now I've got my tray here, and you can see they get the color very fast So you take them out. That spoon was plenty of water. Thank you very much. Beautiful, very fast, of course. That's what we wanted. On top of the mayonnaise, and believe me or not, but it does smell really nice. Now, as we do that, let's talk about next week also. Okay, so because next week, what are we going to do next week? I want to make next week some poached paupiette of flounder and a nice cream sauce. Look at that. That's going to be beautiful. I'm going to show you how to make a beautiful fish sauce. We're going to make a fish fumé, of course. We're going to make a fish stock with the bone. There we go. You see where I was going with this? Yeah, maybe we'll do one of those. So what you do with the macarons, you take one, you put a little bit of, not too much, buttercream. You take the second one and you apply a little bit of pressure. This way they spread out a little bit, okay? Very good. So don't forget next week, Saturday, of course, at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on Cooking Live, we're going to be doing a paupiette of a flounder. We're going to stuff with a scallop mousse. I'm going to show you how to make a fish mousse with this. Also for dessert, apple's still around, so we're going to use apple charlotte. A great recipe, very simple actually, but good technique in there. Don't forget to join me next week. Until I see you next week, I want you to have a wonderful week. All right? Take care, everybody, and enjoy your canapés and your French macarons. All right? Thank you.